cane has played such an important role in our life. So here we go with the object narrative. Ghost.
This is the perfect tool of espionage that I used in the war. Sure, it looks like a simple cane. Sure, it's as light as a feather. Sure, one who knew how to twirl would twirl it. In fact, this has many unique aspects that I use in my role as a spy in the war. First, there's a microphone right here. It's much more complex than that. There is also a microphone here. So when you are in the middle of a conversation and they're about to give away more secrets, you simply go. Which is so much better than more subtle. Actually, that was my idea. It's the one who added the microphone on the end. We did not really think that through because, as you might guess, they often broke. Next, there is a small caliber gun hidden inside of here. They never trained me on the gun. And I am so good I never needed a gun. I do remember the one incident that really stands out. I was interviewing a suspect. He was the governor of a small city. In the middle of it, I performed my great espionage move. And pretended I was deaf to accommodate for the broken microphone. At that point he spoke loudly and clearly, and he told us, well, actually it turns out to be it was nothing useful. I was kind of a failure as a spy. It would have been nice to use that gun once though. No such luck.
My name is Chester Perkowitz, and my friends call me Perky. I used to work at the R&D section for the Army Intelligence Corps, well, they told me they needed something for a spy, and well, he wasn't exactly a spy. It was actually the colonel's brother, and he wanted to be a spy really, really bad. He just really wasn't really good at much anything. So they said, look, Perky, you got to come up with something that we can give him. So I said, okay. Well, and he really had a need for this because, like, he had tripped over a large pile of papers in his brother's office and had twisted his knee. So I said, I'll make him a cane. That'll be great. He said, oh, good. And put a microphone on the end. Okay, so he can, like, get people to answer. And all right, I'll do that. And then they said, can you make it a gun? I said, oh no, feel this. It's real light, So we'll just tell them there's a gun in it, and then we won't train them, okay? And because we're not going to put him out in the field anyway, because he probably he'd probably get himself killed. So we were just going to put him in a room and let him like interview some people and see if he can get some secrets from him. So, anyway, we gave him this, and then he came back and told me he wanted a microphone in the end. So I said, sure, okay, I'll do that. I think it lasted about 30 seconds. And then he was using this end, like he was supposed to. Anyway, he really did end up actually getting some good secrets from the prisoner he was interviewing. So he turned out to be actually much better at it than we thought he would be. Anyway, because I made this for him, I ended up getting a promotion, and I was able to start doing stuff like James Bond. It was really cool.
Yes, this is the cage. I will not forget the feel of this. It is how I lost my sight in the first place. I was being questioned by some young man who kept waving this in my face, and finally he struck my eyes. And he was twirling around. The last vision I ever saw on this earth was this young man twirling and throwing this up and twirling. And then everything went blank. I was the governor of a small town. You know, when you lose one of your senses, the others are heightened. I can smell plastic and wire in here. No gunpowder, though. I don't know, the last thing I remember telling that young man before he took my sight was where I hid the money of the country that I was governing. I had siphoned off hundreds of dollars. And I hid them along with my daughter in a secret location. I only told one person where that was.
My dad is so lame. I don't know, he doesn't like any of the guys I date, and I don't know, he's just always trying to be intimidating and acts like he's some sort of like super spy or like, I don't know, special ops guy. I don't know, he's just embarrassing, and I remember for prom, he made me take that cane with me. He wouldn't say why, he just told me I had to carry it, and I was so embarrassed. I mean, he actually put like a cast on my leg too, so it would like, so it would blend in, because he's like, you can't let that out of your hands at all the whole night. So embarrassed. And so we went to prom, and it was fun. Afterwards, me and my boyfriend got in his car, and we drove up to like the overlook area, and we were gonna make out in his car, and all of a sudden my dad shows up. I don't know how he knew we were going there, but he like showed up, started knocking on the window. I was so embarrassed. And then he grabbed the cane from me and started like shoving it in my boyfriend's face, and I don't know, he was making like these gun sounds like click, 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 and I don't know what's happening. It just was really, really embarrassing, and I was so glad I was graduating because I could never show my face around that school again.
All right, thank you very much. You didn't know that cane was so amazing, huh?